about to look at Media Day chat. These are the best moments from NBA Media Day. NBA season is officially here. It's preseason though. It's preseason. We're gonna look at some preseason games too, but let's take a look at some Media Day.
My 20-year-old is right over there, turning 21 in a week. Like, how could I not feel young? And then, I mean, my wife is beautiful. I look good. I mean,
The fuck?
I look at my age as like the wine that I drink. The older wine I drink, the better it is. What's up, BT? So, like, I feel great. I mean, I don't know. I sleep well, I guess.
He gonna be like that in every aspect of life, and it's a
LeBron is entering his 23rd season, Chad. I think that this is gonna be his last season. One of the greatest players to ever play. And I think it's gonna be one hell of a season.
good thing. In business, he
Got
gonna
Jimmy
be
Butler.
basketball like that. As a father, husband, all of that like that.
I knew it. I could just feel the evilness. I can feel it. I knew it.
They don't even want to talk to you. But did you hear the nice things I said about you? Nothing. That's why you didn't hear them.
What the fuck? He talking to Curry?
Nicola,
Jokic?
thoughts on the Joker 2?
Amazing, amazing. You should try it. It's good for the feet. It's comfortable. Try it.
Got
Hey, on sale, $199.
Now that you're 30 years old.
Don't mention that. We don't need to say that.
Okay.
We're friends. We're friends. Like we don't need to be enemies anymore. So
Okay.
we're gonna talk about numbers in years.
Okay. I'm talking about your numbers in years. Now that you're 30.
Yes, I don't like that.
Yeah.
no wait.
You know, I don't know, truthfully, yet, but
Got Cat?
I know I'm a lights out shooter, but damn.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to concentrate when you're looking at me like that. Draymond, how do you just kind of go through this day when you know there's Jonathan's not here and don't know when he's going to come in? You have some other guys coming in. Does it feel a little unsettled or does it feel okay?
I think, anytime I should take these off.
Jeff, you and Kevin have been in the league for almost 2 decades now.
Jeff Green is still playing? Holy fuck. Holy hell. He's still in the league? Hey man, shout out to Jeff Green. I thought this dude retired. This man's still in the league. God damn, man.
Now, for the first.
Sorry. Pretty good, actually. Did some traveling. Did a lot, man. Got a couple new dogs. Got an arm sleeve on. What do you guys think about this? Yeah or nay? Yeah? Cool. Yeah,
Maxie?
Black, had the head. All right. I'm ready, though. BJ is a special talent. I think one of his talents that a lot of players don't really use is like how hard he plays on both ends of the floor. Whether that's offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, guarding the ball, playing in transition. Those things are like little things that a lot of people don't do. So I think he's going to be really good at that. He likes to learn. He wants to get better. The sky's the limit for him. I actually spent a lot of time with him now. I'm thinking about it. Had a couple. What's up, man? How you doing, John? Did a couple workouts here. Probably in I think August. Took them to like Disneyland in LA. That was fun.
First, very serious question for you. Tyrese Maxey revealed that you guys went to Disneyland.
Who's this?
This summer. I'd like to know how that was.
We had a person over.
I asked him. I said you made.
That's somebody I've always seen as a go.
Cooper Flag?
So I think it was a dream come true, but it was just really cool that he was able to take the time and to meet him.
You just said you refer to him as Tom, but where did that come from? Does he remind you of one?
No. I mean, I think it's just, for me, I feel, just young, very young. And so I just think it's funny that I call most of the guys. I even called D Live on one time, and he's, just turned 21. So I just think it's funny I'm calling all the guys and trying to make them feel old. But yeah, BJ said I can't come on
How y'all? Hey, Mavericks fans, how y'all feeling about Cooper Flag? How y'all think he's gonna do this season? He's playing with AD, and I think Kyrie is hurt. Kyrie is hurt for. He probably gonna miss the entire season with his injury, or most of the season, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's gonna do good. He'll probably win Rookie of the Year. We'll see. I think he's gonna do good though. Steven Adams still in the fucking league. That's great.
Was he as a fisherman? Can you share any more details
It
about
was a pretty big fish. Freaking trying to rip at this big guy fight. This guy. Bro. Place.
Man, it's Bill left to me, and I was kind of
Jaylen Brown?
You guys are so
Who's that
sorry.
guy? I don't know who that guy is.
Mr. Bill, of course.
Of course. No, it's an honor. I feel like it's Celtic history being able to have Bill Nye in the HawkReacts Center practice facility. That's pretty cool. We're gonna do some science experiments downstairs, and like the I would say the inner child in me, but just the me right now is excited.
Bill Nye is a
So,
Celtics
it's
fan.
an honor and a privilege, to be able to be here and talk about things outside of just sports and how it also correlates. Well, you have sports, but how sports correlates to science and education and learning, and how if you merge these worlds, that you can have a real impact on the next generation. We were just talking about physics, but we were also talking about like the science of sports, as well as like just normal science. I think there's, basketball is physics, it's motion, it's nothing but that. So being able to understand that to different levels and stuff like that, I think is a way to accelerate learning in the next generation and in our youth, rather than just dichotomizing these things like it's sports and there's science and there's history, and they all kind of correlate together.
I'll add to it. First of all, before we begin, I remind you all, defense wins games.
Friendly Rupper 1-6.
Defense wins games.
Do I send what?
Everything happens for a reason, and that reason is usually.
Calling me Yonkers crazy. I mean, I know I'm looking rough right now, but damn.
WNBA coming on, fabulous, very entertaining.
Do I send what, bro?
They play with a synthetic ball. Have you guys thought about changing? My understanding is you give the new balls to the new guys and make them break it in because the balls are too difficult to get a grip on.
What the fuck?
Have you guys thought about changing to a synthetic ball?
100%. I think to this day we still use like pigskin as a basketball.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I've actually
What the hell are y'all
used
talking
it
about?
back to make the ball more sustainable. I had an idea that I proposed. I think
What
even to
the
Boston.
fuck?
I don't know if Sully's here, but
Y'all are wildin'.
Back when this proposed like a basketball made of like recycled material.
Yo, chat,
like
what's
trash
good with
in Boston.
y'all alright?
So it's like you have like a ball that's made from like the essence of like your environment, but it's all sustainable. But I think it got turned down.
Let's go. We came up with a plan and
What is wrong with y'all?
boxing to
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Field a lot to just different random workouts.
Oh hell no, y'all niggas is tripping. What the?
and during that
Yo,
time,
what the fuck is going on with y'all?
a
Is y'all
shape of
alright?
my body to where I would look at him and go, dude, it feels good. It feels good. I haven't felt like this since college, high school. Just where I can walk in the gym and I'm like,
Alright, I'm done looking at the damn chat. Y'all niggas is
What we've
tripping.
been doing, we're not playing for the TV games or the contracts or like you're chasing.
Yo, what the actual
You're chasing
hell is
greatness,
wrong
and
with
you're
y'all?
chasing to achieve stuff that hasn't been done in our organization and in basketball, and that's everybody's motivation. I think that's why we're a special group. So, looking at it like the contract, obviously, very nice, very blessed to have that.
Y'all niggas is wildin'.
It's changed the trajectory of my family's life for sure.
Y'all niggas is wildin'. What the hell wrong with y'all?
To obviously play for, but all that's in the past. I think having wrist surgery, I think was a really good thing for me. It allowed me to be grounded and kind of focus on that. And for
I'm
them,
closing chat for a
the
minute. Hold
championship
on.
and everything else. So, but everybody's trying to compete and get back to.
Cause what the hell is wrong with y'all?
Saying defending, but we're trying to be on the offensive as well and do that. So we're coming in with more motivation to do that every year.
Yep. Hypotheticals, theoreticals. Will we ever see emo Jimmy again?
We'll answer the first part, the second part first. Emo Jimmy, you might might see him, but you won't see him up here for a media day. Buddy, for some odd reason, loves Emo Jimmy. Why? Who knows? So for his sake, I think we'll show up to practice one day, and then we'll go back and get him out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like green peas. I don't know types of peas, but yeah, it was just peas. It's a local farm, and yeah, just in the summer, I think it helped build work ethic, honestly, and just, you know, a lot of my friends got into it, and we were all just doing it in the summer. And we wake up early in the morning, go out, you know, get a basket, and 4 or 5 hours in a row just out in the sun, picking peas, making a little bit of money. But I think it's more just about the mental toughness that it helped to build for all of us, and the camaraderie of just.
Well, y'all niggas been weird, bro.
Like our high school team, we'd all do it together in the summer. And so
All y'all niggas been weird.
We all kind of bonded and, you know, went through some hardships, and then obviously it helped us on the court as well to have gone through something like that. But I think it was just cool for me to be able to, you know, do something like that and get that experience.
When you've been playing as long as you have and accomplished all that you have, what continues to motivate you to work so hard and to grind so hard at this level of your career?
I just enjoy that process of perfecting the craft. I enjoy competing against myself every day and getting better than I will the day before. That's fun to me. So,
Bro, KD is old as hell too.
So when you become detail oriented, it's just become nerdy. It's just kind of fun to be in that mode, you know. So that's my peaceful place. Is when I'm perfecting, trying to perfect my craft. I mean, Hakeem was just somebody who was set the standard here in Houston, and this is around the whole basketball community. I mean, just such an icon in the game of basketball. Game of basketball, honestly, you know, somebody I really respect, and so just try to live up to what
Shit
those
is
past legends have
still
accomplished.
good.
We kind of stand on the backs of what they did, and try to take it to that same level, and the hope and the dream is to surpass that level. But first, we want to just keep working hard, and just so we can build that respect, honor that respect in the league every game, then build from there. So yeah, they set a high standard, and we want to eventually try to live up to that.
It's got a pretty good collection, but do you have the best Pokemon?
Yes.
Team, and
Yes,
how do you use that as a mechanism to develop relationships with people?
You never know how many people, what hobbies they do, what things they interest in. So you never know. Like, I'm an NBA player who's a nerd. You know, I like Legos, Pokemon, and fish. So I've never been able to expect that I can reach the amount of people I have, no matter if they're
Fuck,
in their
I ain't even do that shit.
7 years old. That's it.
Famous.
Don't know who the hell that is.
I look forward to
Albert?
creating many more memories that, you know, hopefully overtake that in the future. But I know it'll be hard because that was something very special, and it's not something that I want to forget necessarily. Not at all. I want to remember that first in my life because that was the most fun I've ever had playing basketball, and we did some very historic things. And but I think that the goal for me is to create many more memories for Indiana sports.
Damn. It sucks to see that Halliburton is fucking injured.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be playing this season. Oubre?
There's a new look. What inspired that?
My hair's red? Oh, no, I didn't even know. But I just wanted to change it up. Just wanted to, you know, just bring that fire that's inside of me outside a little bit so that you guys feel me when you see me play. And then, yeah, just, I don't know, it's a different level of Steve's unlocked, you know.
I got it from Tyrese and Mason back at school. We would be in practices, and you know how college practices are. It's a lot of talking, it's a lot of calling for the ball, and they had a hard time saying, come on, come on, come on, come on. So they just decided to say, man, and that's how I got that name.
So this was at
Duke, yeah.
Okay, and it just stuck.
Yeah.
To go and try to make another all-defensive team and join that list. It's an amazing list. All first ballot Hall of Famers, you know, and so to try to put myself in my name in the hat with those guys, like anytime you can put your name next to guys like that, you're talking Kobe, Tim, you know, like Kate, there it is, double R. Like those names, and I can put my little name next to that. That'd be a dream come true. So that is definitely a motivating factor for me this year for sure.
I think there's gonna be a lot of different ball handlers.
Mhm.
So you being a big, how does that translate for you and just affect your game?
Oh, I'm point guard. Just, but I've had some moments where I was, I'd be sitting with him. I'm like, man, this is Joe Dumars. Like, this dude's an NBA champion, Finals MVP, and stuff like that. I'm like, this dude was a part of the Bad Boys, and I have to lock back in the conversation. Like, okay, let me see what he's saying. But it's dope because I know he sees the game in a way, and how I was trained in the game. Like how I was trained was kind of their era of basketball, so I know we kind of see the game in similar ways a lot. Talent is more of a natural thing. Like you can look at somebody and go, okay, they're really talented. Greatness is every day. Greatness is when you don't want to do it, when you want to do it.
Zion gonna have a revenge season, breakout season for the Pelicans.
Good, bad, no matter what's going on. Greatness, you do it every day. You show up every day, and you make it happen every day.
I respect him as a human, really hear any kind of stuff, when I think the time with that, I think,
A lot of candidates and tough guy, and definitely would be in that.
Creative.
Sorry, mine with, yeah, it was the easy buckets, so I definitely.
It evolved based on trying to be more efficient with the work that you get in and more intentional about how each day is kind of designed on court, off court.
You got Curry.
Probably the first decade was more on court than off court, and that's actually flipped now, where it's probably 60-40 off court to on court percentage now, and even that is, like you said, data driven on heart rate stuff, foot strikes, how long you're on your feet, like all those type of things that help monitor the output that you have over the summer, so that you're working smarter and coming into camp fresh, knowing that there's still a little bit of building to go. That's what training camp's for, but that I'm in pretty good shape where you're not putting your body through any type of unnecessary stress with that transition from off season to in season. And that's been fun to kind of try to figure out on the fly.
It means a lot, even my time here.
Dame, back to Portland, he's hurt too. Damn, it's a lot of players that did get hurt last season. Dame, Halliburton, Tatum, Kyrie.
With the community has just meant a lot. You see how far it goes when I'm in these places, when I'm at the Boys and Girls Club, when I'm at the schools, and that connection means a lot to them. The Trailblazers mean a lot to them, so it's easy for me to see why it's important, or it would be fair that the team wouldn't be here. And obviously I'm someone who supports that. I came back here because I wanted to not only play for the Trailblazers, but I wanted to be in Portland, and I understand the importance of that. So I'm with them. Hopefully that's the case.
Another
Coach?
Fever coach Stephanie White.
Rick Carlisle?
mentioned that you often text each other during after games, maybe.
Not during.
Why is it important for you to share your knowledge, your experience, and how is it important for you to?
It's not to share knowledge. I'm a big fan of hers. I'm learning a lot watching her coach. It's just encouragement and congratulations when they win, and that kind of stuff. It's just it's all encouraging stuff and just showing support and interest. And let's go Fever. Game 5 tomorrow night, man. Anything can happen.
You talked during
Edwards,
last year
Ant-Man.
about in the summer kind of adding stuff, and I think what you said last season was this summer you wanted to work on expanding your game more in the mid range,
Right.
and playing at all three levels. What did that look like for you, and what will it look like during the season?
It was fun. It was a fun process. Every day just going to the gym, knowing what you're going to work on. I think that's the most fun thing about it. And I think Sihan's had a great quote.
he said greatness is born. So it was a lot of boring days in the gym, just working on one dribble pull-ups. But I think it benefits me.
From being at the bottom and
D-Book?
almost getting the job done. You know, I have unfinished business here, and I know how much it would mean to this city and this organization. So, you know, that's my job as a leader. It's my
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Of being a franchise player that, you know, I have to communicate to everybody, you know, the importance of basketball in this town and, you know, how serious we take it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's your responsibility as a coach to be there for your guys. So, you know, whenever I could lift with them, whenever I could be there for treatment, whenever I could rebound for them, I think it was important to do that. You know, I think as a guy that's going through stuff, you have to know that going through it together, and I think that's a piece that's important. So, I was there for the first time he walked. I was there for the first time he ran. I was there for the first shots that he took. So. I think it's important, you know, and you try to do that for everybody. I think one of the things in the off season that I like to do is, you know, build different relationships with the guys and do different things. So each guy has their own way about how you go about doing that. This summer, that was a way to build a relationship with him, and you know, it was different for everybody throughout the summer. You know, Chris got baptized this year, got to go to that. I thought that was really important, and just a lot of other, you know, things throughout the off season.
Kyle, pretty straightforward question.
Kyle Lowry?
Year 20.
Damn!
What keeps you motivated?
Year 20 is diabolical. Fuck.
You love basketball, right? But to get up, lift weights, practice, do the whole thing every single day for another year.
I think just you said it, right? I love the game of basketball.
Bro, his 20th year in the NBA is crazy.
In basketball my whole life, right? And you know, you dream of playing basketball, and you wake up every day. You should still be motivated to play basketball, to enjoy your job. And I have some unbelievable teammates in Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Joel Embiid, Paul. I can go on and on and on. And I look forward to seeing them every day, and looking forward to sharing my knowledge with the younger guys and keep
my fucking eye, man. What the hell I got in my eye?
Keep evolving them in their game and their lives and helping them as best I can. That's my motivation. I just want to continue to give what I've learned, what I've done, you know, for the rest of, you know, all I can. Hey, Reggie, ready? All right. Villanova's finest right there.
Back from your eye surgery, obviously you plan on wearing protective goggles to practice preseason, regular season games. How are you going to go about that part of it?
Yeah, that is a man.
Damn, what the hell happened to AD right here? Fuck. What the hell wrong with his eye? Wait, what the hell did he do?
So,
is there a time frame for that?
That's like for the rest of your career. There's no, which I'm not too excited about. But, so I've been wearing them in the summer, working out and everything like that. Trying to get used to them, but yeah, you guys will see me in the Horace Grants this year. The Kareems. Nah, it won't be like that. But I will have some protective eyewear for sure.
Reaching out to Morris.
No, I thought it was awesome. Like, I think the guys were excited to be there. And it's just a special feeling, like being able to have everyone come to your house and able to work out together, like go out to dinner, like just hang out. And I think the guys, like having done that already, like they were a little bit excited about it. And I think for me what's rewarding is just the guys like appreciating it. And I want a good time having with
The last season,
Ronnie?
Turning into your own player, there's also still a lot of understandably attention of you and your father. How much does it mean to you just to grow into your own identity, to sort of just be judged on your own merits, however you're judged?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great for me and my mind to, you know, just push through those, you know, criticism and everything that's, you know, thrown my way, and just to see the growth and, you know, skills developed as a player while, you know, being scrutinized and stuff like that. I think it's, you know, just good for my head, and it's just allowed me to, you know, keep going and pushing through.
I think it's special that the league is, you know,
Mitchell?
myself means I'm doing something right on the floor, but I also think, you know, what the league is doing, continuing to empower and show the faces of everybody small market, big market, wherever. I think that's really what our game has been missing. I think speaking positively, showing a positive light on everywhere, because there's a lot of talent in this league. I think there's a lot more exposure that a lot of guys in this league need to continue to get, and I think the league is trending that way. I think that's what this new deal is really starting to show, and obviously I've talked to a lot of people about that. So I think it's special. I think you're going to see a lot of that. I think Evan's going to be a big beneficiary of that, just because obviously he's going to raise his game to already be there. It's not going to be something that needs to go get sought after the show, but like I think, you're going to see crowds that weren't speaking about Evan as much are going to see that. Same like crowds that are speaking about, well, I guess they won the championship, but like Shea, what they were talked about, Tyrese Halliburton, like all the guys, myself, you got guys in smaller markets who are being talked about the way they should be, because there's so much talent in this league, and I think that's what you're starting to see the league doing. It's special. Man, that's my dog. I love her to death. She's amazing. She's an amazing human being. She brings me peace, and getting to spend time with her on tour was something that was very unique.
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell and Coco Jones. They in a relationship.
On the tour bus.
They got engaged or whatever not too long ago. Hope it all works out for them.
See it in her work, and to be able to call her my fiance, my wife, is a blessing. So I'm grateful.
I mean, it's a real change. I mean, I would have taken this. Might go from a 41 to 43.
All right, man. We're going to now react to some NBA games that's going to cap it off for the media.